Why was Jean-Claude Van Damme fired from The Predator? Stay tuned to find out. Okay, so Jean-Claude Van Damme in The Predator. The early design of the Predator was sort of like, I'd call it a reptilian ant was the look of it. So as you can see from the design, it wasn't the Predator look that we've got today in all the films that we watch. So in terms of stories around Van Damme's participation in the film, why did he get fired? So Jean-Claude had mentioned in one interview that he was initially told that the Predator would be like a half human, half alien. He would be able to do all his kicks. He would be facing off Arnold Schwarzenegger, who was the biggest action star at that time. And obviously then when he got onto set, that wasn't meant to be. He was in this big bulky suit and you had to manage all the wires to control it, and yeah, got a bit messy and he completely hated it. So one of the stories mentions that while Van Damme was on set, he was constantly kicking, jumping everywhere, doing his roundhouse kicks, and there's a picture of him doing a kick in the suit. So Joel Silver had taken him into a trailer, basically told him that he needs to stop all of this kicking, and Van Damme tried to convince Joel Silver that the film needs this, it needs Van Damme kicking as the alien, and Joel Silver said no, and Van Damme was having none of it, and basically Joel Silver said, right, get out, you're done. So that was one story from someone on the set. Another version that I heard was, as Van Damme's putting this big bulky suit on, you've got the big head coming over. I think Van Damme had took the head off at one point and it dropped on the floor and completely smashed, and yeah, people on set weren't too happy about it, and in this version this was the reason why he got fired. So as you can see, there's lots of different versions of why Van Damme left The Predator. One of Van Damme's versions is he had Bloodsport on the way, and as he was filming The Predator, he couldn't do it because he was contracted to The Predator. So he was pretending that the suit was too hot, he was fainting, he was purposely making it difficult so he could go on to film Bloodsport, which I think we can all agree that outcome was brilliant, because we obviously wouldn't have Bloodsport and all of the classic Van Damme films that we do today. So yeah, really interesting to see the concept design, the progression into what we have today in terms of the dreadlocks and the total different look. So really interesting to see that they originally went for this crazy design and then it formed into the Predator that we know today. I believe, I can't remember who designed it, but I think they were designing it on a plane, and they're like, yeah, that's the look that we want for the Kevin, I'm sure it's Kevin Peter Hall who took over the Predator after Van Damme. So yeah, really interesting stuff. Not a lot of people know that Van Damme was the Predator, and it always fascinates me when stories come out and you think, wow, didn't even know that. Didn't have a clue that had happened or that was going on behind the scenes in the film. So I love all these little interesting movie stories. So let me know down below, did you know that Van Damme was the Predator? Did you know of all these behind the scenes going on? Do you know a story that I don't know? And make sure that you give us a like, subscribe to our channel. We've got a few movie reviews on the way, which are going to be really, really good. And we've got a lot of different things coming up as well. So make sure you stay tuned, and I hope you enjoyed this video.